Hi, it's me, Switch, or Chloe, and today I am at LS10 Skatepark in Leeds. It's one of my favourite ones to go to because it's got everything I like. It's got a 3-foot mini, a nice size bowl for roller skating, a jump box, a little street section, and it's also got 2 little training areas outside. Every Friday night they have a quads and inline only night. It starts at 6 till 7 for the family friendly, kids friendly one, so there's probably parents stood on the ramps in the way. But then from then on, 7 till 10, you can arrive before 7 even if you're older, by the way. 7 till 10 is, more adults, less kids because it's later, and it is really quiet. So if you're looking for an indoor skate park, since it's getting colder in the UK now, and you're getting a little bit anxious about atmospheres at indoor skate parks, because when I first started I was super scared of going to an indoor one. I felt like I needed to be much higher level than I was to be able to go to one, but that is not the case at all, and everyone here is super friendly. The staff that's always on, there's Knox who plays roller derby, she works here and her daughter's always here, and they are always here to lend a hand and give you some good tips. So currently it's about 20 to 7, so I've got about 3 hours 20 minutes to skate, so let's go inside. This is the outside. It's massive. I believe they do rock climbing inside too, but I've not looked at that. They've got some really great mental health posters with lots of places you can reach out to. So let's start. I usually do a warm-up run on the outside, but the typical English weather has been awful and I had to just use the mini. I've been trying to learn loads of different variations, using 50-50 stalls as a basic. So last week I learned how to do a macchio. I'm still working on my soul stalls and my acid stalls that we saw in my first video at Broxtowe Skatepark. But now I can put more weight into my left leg, which is in a 50-50 position, to try and get my other leg further apart to make it look cooler and not just like a regular stall. Here's me practicing the acid stalls. The first one didn't go to plan, but it kind of looks like a cool hand plan type thing. But I've got much better at getting the accuracy, and I kind of do them like a tabernacle. After practicing them all for a couple minutes, I then like to try and do them all in a run. This was an attempted alley-oop 50-50. I must have forgot about these in the session because that's the only 2 times I tried it. My friend was trying a macchio, like a Marilyn stall where you have your leg tucked a bit more behind you, but it's quite the challenge actually. Here I'm trying to do a top sole, which I'm still struggling to get that proper angle of my my left leg. This is the rhythm jump box section. It's really nice. It's a bit long on the boxes, and the bank bit that I just went over could do with being a roller instead. I didn't get much air over them, so I'm a bit sad about that. Last week I did my first vert drop in on this pole, so I needed to hype myself up to do it again. and then I just went for it and it was okay. From the drop-in it sends you at a nice angle to do a 50-50 on this part of the bowl, so I gave that a go a couple of times. This one I made it on, but I didn't adjust for the corner and just rolled straight off. This is the street section. I am not very good at ledges at all, so I just like to use the banks and this quarter at the end. I like the banks here to practice my 360s. That one wasn't great, but I was on my feet. I slammed really hard on my elbow and hip trying to 270 over the bank, and I didn't record it. There's a section of me spinning around for about 10 million times. So I was trying the banana flip, my friend was trying the invert, and after a while I got it so that my knees wouldn't touch when I got to the top, like they kept touching the actual ramp. So this one, they didn't touch till I got the whole way round, but I was really struggling to even think about it in my legs back under, so I'll save that for another day. Back at the half pipe because I've warmed up and I'm ready to go for another run. Because of the extra weight I've been putting into my left foot, I decided to try a soul slide. It was little, but it counts. I had an idea to try a new trick. It rhymes with corn star. And I got it almost straight away. It's where you put your dominant foot in front and you tuck the other one underneath. Locked both feet on, but I couldn't fully stick it. This is what the corn star looks like from this angle, so you can see more clearly. And that was like the second time landing. The nice thing is, it was really easy to bail out of when I fell. Then I started getting tired, so these ones are really rough. And I started only landing that back foot on by a toe stop, like that, which was very scary. Next up, I'm trying a Mizzou grind slash slide. I don't know what that is. Apparently I couldn't let the corn star go, and I was determined to land it more consistently. And I got it, and I'm pretty happy with them. And this felt way worse than it looks. On the street section to practice those 360s off the bank again. Here's what the rhythm section looks like from another angle. At the dreaded ledges again. I did try jumping on, but it was just too high, so I went with some step-on tricks that I like to do. I decided if I could do a macchio grind on this, I can do a macchio slide on a half pipe. So these are the last two clips of the session, and I was trying that grind again. I'm so sad that I fell and face planted because I was so close. The next clip is the last attempt I had.
It's so good!
And you'll see why it was the last. Yeah, that's why. My butt hurt. So that was my trip to LS10. I didn't actually get to film outside because it had been raining, so it was still wet and the door was locked. So next time I go, I will get some clips outside. I've just made a quick pit stop at McDonald's to get a frappe. I'm sure they've made these smaller. It's very small. Should we see if I won? Let's take it off. No, I didn't win. But that's nice. I fell a few times that really hurt. Really hurt my elbow. I'll insert the clip of me failing the vert drop in. Really hurting my butt if it's not already in. Yeah, I'm pretty achy. I've got a roller derby game on Sunday and it's Friday, so 2 days. Hoping my butt heals a bit before then. It was pretty quiet. There was probably the most inline skaters I've seen there since I've been going to these sessions. There was probably about 6 at one point, maybe 7. There wasn't that many at all, and quad skaters, there was probably only like 5 of us total and a couple kids. Like, it's a really peaceful session, which is why I enjoy it, because it's really empty. You don't have a bunch of scooter kids snaking you. The kids there understand the rules because the place is so good. I think they're classed as an actual school. They have classrooms and skate school and stuff. They have a lot of health and safety because of all the kids there. It's a really great place for kids, and I think it's a really safe place for young teens or preteens to go. Like, there's a lot of young girls there, and it's such a nice safe it's such a nice safe space for them to be able to use and take up that space. And having an older woman that runs these sessions to give encouragement, I think that's so good for girls. Overall, it's my favourite skate park that's like within 2 hours of me. I just heard someone scream. Because it's just got everything that you want. There's like a horrible big bowl. It's probably nice for like bikes. Like, my partner rides BMX and he wants to ride it, but I'm not about that. There's a big bowl with like a big jump box. Then there's obviously the little small bowl that you've seen clips of. I find that a lot of them are too big for skates to ride. Like, if you're fast enough, it's fine, but you can actually get a nice run in it. I don't think I got one on video either. Then the jump boxes are really nice. The only thing I don't like is that after the first jump box and the vert wall, you have, instead of another roller, you've got a flat bank, and it's a bit awkward to like pump, so a few people I know struggle to actually get up the second jump, but it's still a really nice box section. There's also then the street section, which there's not many ledges to it. There's a fair few down ones and there's some movable ones. I'm not a fan of ledges anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. Please don't park next to me. I'm not a fan of them that much anyway. If they're over like this high or a foot high, I can't jump onto them very well. My knees just don't allow for it. I think I could if it had like a little kicker going up to it, but then I'd be too scared because of the speed. The half pipe is really nice. It's very mellow but a good speed. I think it's around 3 foot. It's really great for learning stuff on. Basically, I think that every bit of space in the skate park has been used really well. The vibes there are so good as well. You find yourself talking to everyone. Like, I'm not a very extroverted person and I get really nervous with new people and people that I know anyway, just talking to them. But you chat to everyone. Everyone is so nice. They cheer you on. You cheer them on. It's really good. It's so nice. And like, the beginners get cheered on for doing their first drop in. Like, it's just really good vibes. And I keep telling people that are starting to roller skate at the skate park that they should go there because it's quiet. When you've got bikes and scooters and skateboards zooming around you, it's really intimidating. I went to Asylum Skate Park for my first skate park and it was rammed with scooters and BMXs that were doing all these cool like 360 things, and I was just learning to drop in there. It was not fun. and it made me feel a bit intimidated, but because of the vibes there, again, it's great. I love it there. So that's going to be the end of this vlog skate video. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If there's any trick suggestions you have or skate park suggestions, then please comment below. I know that the clips probably weren't too long here. I was just trying not to bug everyone with filming too much. I liked the Broxtowe video because I could kind of just film the entire skate park because like no one was there at one point, whereas like indoor ones is always going to be someone there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you around. Bye!